Hey everybody, it's me, Brittany B, and I'm back for Legacies Season 2, Episode 1 review. So, let's get started. So, if you haven't watched my reviews, I'm gonna let you just know like how my process is. I don't go through every single thing that happened in the episode because that's boring, and like I only want to talk about things that I thought was interesting and stood out and popped out, because I mean, who doesn't want to talk about like interesting things? The big bomb was basically Hope coming back, figuring out what the heck happened to Hope, because I know like the ending was like the big cliffhanger of what happened to Hope. So we see her walking in this like black dark world by herself, and then she's met with Ryan, Landon, brother, and they're in the pit, that dark pit of Malachi, whatever the name is of that thing. I can't think of it right now. And what all that has to do with things. And in there you see like all the things that they threw in there, all the monsters and creatures that he eaten over time, and they're hunting them, but Hope still has her powers, so that's a plus. So wherever that thing is, you can still have powers, and Hope still has her powers. She still has her memory of everybody too, and she realizes that what she thought was going to end everything really just kind of backfired. She found out really just kind of backfired because Ryan was like, yeah, you thought that, oh, let me jump in here, let me throw you in here, that now everybody's gonna be saved. No, what really happened was they forgot who you were, and now you're stuck in here, and things have changed down there, because usually you're supposed to be isolated, but now you can interact with people. So there's something about Hope that makes the world different, and Malavar doesn't want nothing to do with that. He keeps trying to spit her out, but Ryan keeps trying to hold her back because he wants to get out. Like, he wants to get out so bad, and he is just untrustworthy. I mean, literally. When Hope figures out that Malavar does not want her there, she's like, okay, well, I can get back to my family, my friends, everybody, if I just distance myself from Ryan. And Ryan's like, and he gives her, Hope gives Ryan the whole like spell to tell the truth, and he admits it. So Hope leaves, and let's get to Ryan. I feel like he's going to be in big opposition this season because he is now in desperate need to get out and to prove himself to his father, and to do that means to destroy Hope. And since Hope left him there, he has no type of tie towards her, no care. I mean, I don't think he had it before, but I think if she let him out, he probably would have, like, you know, maybe not went all evil villain, but now he's about to go all evil villain, and I know he's about to get out, and he's about to raise all types of chaos and havoc, and it's going to be entertaining. And oh yeah, this big thing. So you see Mystic Falls, like Mystic Falls flashback, and it was a graveyard, and it was like some type of person wrapped in a cloth, and it had like this big symbol, and he was saying some type of chant. So I don't know what that was about, but that was pretty interesting. That was the end of the episode, but that was like, okay, what is this? Who is this person? What's going on? So yeah. A big other thing that happened with Hope is her finding out that Landon has moved on. And not only has she moved on, he moved on with Josie. So it's like one of those pickles, like she can't really be mad because like he doesn't know you exist. She doesn't know you exist. So it's not like they're doing something behind your back, but it's like they're doing something behind your back. Just kidding, but nah. I mean, she can be mad, but like it's one of those like really weird little things. Honestly, I'm like, a weird little note, they make a cute couple. Like Josie really deserves someone, and I feel like they complement each other, and I kind of like them together. Unpopular opinion, I don't know how everybody's feeling about this pairing, but I'm not too mad about it. So Ralph gets like the short end of the stick here. He's been stuck as a werewolf and cannot transform back, and I think it was because Hope was supposed to be the one to do it, and then she disappeared. So hopefully Hope finds Ralph and turns him back to a human, because he's been a werewolf for a good long time, and I know that it's messing with his mind and thoughts, you know. So hopefully that works out, because they can't just, and then, you know, they had like some type of romantic thing connection going, so that would be interesting to see if them pair together. What? I mean, might as well check it up. New season, new things, new twists. And there was this big type of monster going around. I said it looked like something like the Sasquatch, but that's roaming around. Don't know what that's about. Feel like it's gonna go well. From the previews, it's gonna be addressed in the next episode, so that should be interesting. Josie and Lizzie, we see that Lizzie went off to stay with Caroline, and Josie stayed with her daddy Alark, because she thought that he was just going through some things and that he might, like, you know, go crazy, that he doesn't have the position anymore as the headmaster. So then she gets mad because she's like, you lied to me, you didn't tell us more about the conversion and like what it all was. And you know, that involves Kai, and he was like, yeah, Kai probably knows more things than he is telling, but that is the absolute last case scenario, because honestly, who the heck wants to bring out Kai? He was evil. He was like the evilest villain I feel like they had on the whole Vampire Diaries. And I mean, he killed his own twin at their wedding. It was just too much. And when they were speaking about it, it was kind of cool. Like, it was like they really don't know who this person is, and they're like, we do. He is crazy, and you don't want to bring him anywhere near y'all, because that y'all are not even on the maturity level to deal with something that evil. Because in Vampire Diaries, I feel like they were a little bit more mature and older vibe, and they're both based as teens. I just feel like the Vampire Diaries teens were just a little bit more mature in the I don't know, they just had like a different vibe than these. Like, they're a little green to everything, because they know they have powers, they're like gaining it. But the Vampire Diaries, they're like, their villain just came and slapped them in the face, and it was like, you had to grow up fast, you had to become adult fast. They get nurtured in the school, so they are not on that Kai level. And basically that was the episode. I think I hit all the points. That was interesting to me. I feel like, you know, when you come back to a new season, there's just so much you have to put out there, and I feel like they gave us a bit of everything, and they tied everything in a good little knot and gave us a little twist for more episodes, and to be excited to watch the season, because I'm excited to watch the season. So please let me know what you thought about the episode. Let's talk, let's chat, and I'll be back next week to talk about episode 2, because it looks pretty interesting. And oh, the fact that Alark went back to Mystic Falls to work, and Hope is going there, because she definitely cannot go back to that magic school, because like, that's gonna be so many questions. And then it's like, she doesn't want to really see Landon and Josie together, and I don't blame her, because that's just too much. So to go to freaking Mystic Falls High with the Lark, who originated there, being a teacher because he wanted to kill Damon, that is like a little full circle. I'm excited about it. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.